Today I'm just doing a quick little review for you guys of the new Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk face palette. I know I'm probably the last person to do this, but I just wanted to give you guys my 2 little cents because I just recently picked it up. We're going to do desk view first, and I'm going to show you an up close of it, give you little details, give you some swatches, and then I'm going to show you the application and final thoughts. So hopefully it'll just be a quick little snapshot of whether or not I think this palette is worth your money. Now, if that sounds interesting to you, let's go ahead and do the YouTubey things. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. This is the up close new Pillow Talk Beautifying Face Palette from Charlotte Tilbury. I know many of you have seen it a lot already. I was slow off the bat getting this product because I wasn't actually sure it was something I wanted to bring into my collection immediately, because I do have a lot of blush, and I wanted to see what the reviews were because it is 120 Australian dollars. It's really an investment for kind of face products, so which isn't too bad when you think about it, because roughly in Australia, you know, a blush would cost anywhere between 40 to 70 Australian dollars. So it's actually not too bad, but I just wanted to kind of hold off. I do love the packaging though. Like it's worth getting it, honestly, if you're a packaging lover and you collect makeup for packaging, because I know some people do, then this is 100% worth it. It's completely mesmerizing and beautiful and luxury. The face palette comes in 2 shades, fair to medium, medium to deep. I think that she could have expanded to a 3rd one again, but at least we're making progress for Charlotte Tilbury. So this is the back. You have the shades, and then let's open this little lady up because she's stunning. I mean, look at her. I'm gonna kind of zoom on in. Look at her. Is that not beautiful? I have gently swatched this already for a reel, but look, I mean, wow. Wow, this is beautiful looking. Am I right, or am I right? I did watch just this morning, actually, Teresa is Dead did like a get ready with me, and she tried this palette for the first time, and I think she was a little bit disappointed in it because it wasn't super pigmented, and I think that might be the reason why I personally will like it, because I like things to be a little bit softer on the pigment side. Let me just go ahead and swatch these for you. I'm just going to swatch the 2 blushes next to each other. I'm really trying hard not to ruin the embossing, if I'm honest. And I'm going to just swatch them next to each other so that we can see what they look like. This one here is this blush, and this one here is this blush, which I think is pretty obvious to tell. They're very pretty. This one looks really my kind of a shade, like really wriggly, and looks and feels very, both of them feel very silky and soft, and they feel like they'll be quite airbrushing. I'll be interested to see how this one looks on the cheeks, to be fair, because it looks a little bit intimidating, but I think it'll be okay given how soft it feels. So let's go ahead and swatch the highlighters now. The highlighters feel very lovely and silky. So this one is this one, and this one is this one. They don't look super blingy or anything, which for me right now is quite good. I really have been liking a more natural highlight, and it looks like it might just melt into the skin. So I'll be interested to see how texturizing these actually end up being on the face. But they look to me like a formula that I'll quite enjoy. This one here might be ever so slightly too dark for my skin, but we'll give that a go. This one looks like it'll be fine. So they're the swatches of the palette. That's the up close. Let's go ahead and look at this on the face. Alrighty, let's go ahead and put this little beautiful lady to the test. Now, if you're wondering what's on my face, I have a whole heap of products that will be linked in the description box down below for you guys. And on my eyes is this Lethal Cosmetics palette that I designed. So we're going to use these. The blush might not suit completely to this look, but whatever. It is what it is. I actually do highlight before blush. Now I have bronzed and everything. I'm up to just highlighter and blush. I haven't put any cream highlight on. I haven't put any cream blush on either. So we're just gonna use the powder products. So I'm gonna dip into this shade, the champagne shade. This is just a Flower Beauty brush, and I will, oh, yep. I mean, I feel like on camera that looks darling. That's nice. It's not texturizing. Okay, I like that. I like that. This brush is a BK 108, and then let's try the pink one on the other side. I mean, that also looks pretty. I did think this was going to be too dark for my skin, but I actually think that's completely fine. That's really pretty. I like how subtle these are. I mean, they're probably more blinding than I was anticipating, but I do like that they're a bit more subtle. Yeah, that's lovely. Absolutely lovely. For blush, let's go in with this one. I'm going to take my 107 from BK and let's see. Very buildable, which I'm really, really into. I tend to be a little bit heavy-handed with the blush. That's a beautiful shade. I don't know how well that's translating to camera, but in real life, this is such a beautiful soft wash of color. It just looks so natural and airbrushed and seamless. If you want a pigmented blush though, you won't like it, I promise you. But if you are like me, where you tend to get a little crazy with blush, this might be perfect for you. I really like how this cheek is looking. All right, I'm just going to wipe the excess off that brush on my Sigma switch down here, and I will go into a little bit of this on the other side. I'll just look crazy, it's fine. The other video I'm doing right now, I'm bulk filming the review, so, you know, for the purposes of the tubes. This is really nice. I was expecting this to make me look like a clown, but it's so buildable. Oh, I like that. So I feel like you can really tell the differences between these blushes. I like that. That is nice. All right, I'm just gonna pop a little bit on this side to make them match a little teensy bit. They're lovely. They're so soft, you guys. You do need to build them up. You really do. So as I mentioned, if you want a pigmented blush that you just barely tap in and go on your cheeks, you will not like this, I promise you. But if you want something that's like really buildable and just a really soft wash of color, I think you'll be like me and you'll really like this. I'm actually so pleasantly surprised. I don't know why I was expecting this to not be great, but I'm truly delighted. I really think I look nice with this. So, and this is all 4K. I don't use any filters or anything like that on my skin. I feel like this looks super lovely. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. Everyone's preferences are different. Just remember, this is my opinion, and my opinion alone, yours could be completely different. But for me and my makeup preferences, I think this is delightful. Is it $120 worth? You've got to keep in mind that this is a luxury beauty brand, and this packaging is a lot of what you're paying for too. I'm always mad that I spend any money, but at the same time, I'm not sitting here going, ugh, I can't believe I spent all of that money on this palette. I've had things like that before where I felt that way, whereas I don't feel like, I'll keep this in my collection, I'll use it, I'll feel happy using it, I'll feel happy looking at it, and I won't think about the price again. So yeah, but only you can decide that. Everyone's value of a dollar is different. All right, I'm gonna go finish my look up and my hair and all that jazz, and then we will wrap this video up, so 2 seconds. So this is the final look using the Charlotte Tilbury face palette, the Pillow Talk, with the blushes and the highlights. Honestly, I love it. I really, really do. I feel like my skin looks really good. I feel like my highlight looks really lovely. I feel like my blush looks really lovely. I don't feel like I look too over the top or not enough or anything, but as I mentioned, this is a very buildable formula. Not so much the highlighter. I feel like the highlighter was quite blingy, but the blushes are very, very buildable. So if you don't want a buildable blush, this isn't for you, but if you want a buildable blush, this might be for you, because I personally really enjoyed that. And I like the colors. I like that it's got this brighter pink and this more kind of like neutral pink. So yeah, and this packaging, it's incredible. Let me know what you think down below in the comments section. Have you picked this up? Are you planning on picking it up? And yeah, you know, I love chatting to you guys. I've lost my words today. They're gone. I'm sorry. If you're watching to this point, you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you. If you haven't already, pretty please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. It means the absolute world to me and helps my channel out so, so much. And other than that, I hope you have the most amazing day wherever you are in the world. And I will see you next time. Bye.